Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant, good Wednesday evening to each and every one of you, wherever you are, pardon me. We are live from Brooklyn, New York. Tonight, it is our final Yosef's 2 Cents podcast. But I want to leave on a very high and a very positive note. So therefore, my parting gift to you is the subject, you're a king. That's right. You, sir, are a king. As always, I'm your man, Yosef X. And I welcome you to the final installment of Yosef's 2 Cents. Sit back, unwind, and relax, and we will get things started. All right. We are back live streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. Elder James on the YouTube side, greetings to you, sir. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see who we have joining us on the Facebook side. J. Cole, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Happy to have you with us. Brother Deacon, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Brother Walter, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining us as well. Lady Marla, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us, and I appreciate your compliment, dear. Thank you very, very much. Happy to have all of you with us again here tonight. And before we get started with tonight's thesis, I want to give a shout out to my former co-worker, Brother Wesley. And he just received his certification. He started his new job. And he's now going to be working with incarcerated youth, troubled youth that's incarcerated. Shout out to you, big dog. I'm happy for you, man. And I'm very, very proud of you, man. That's real talk. He was one of the ones that helped me learn my way around working the airport. He was the one that showed me what to do, which directions to take. He was really the backbone of our group, and to see him move on to bigger and better things, I'm really happy for him. So once again, big dog, congratulations to you. And I wish you all the continued success, because, bruh, if there was ever somebody that is most deserving of it, it certainly is you, my friend. Congrats to you. And I hope you and your beautiful daughters, man, are doing very, very well. That's a good dude. He is. That's a real good dude. He is. I have the utmost respect for him. I really do. Congratulations to him. And I pray he continues to keep moving forward. Now, this is the final Yosef's 2 Cents podcast. And here is the reason why. The Most High has laid it on my heart to start a church. So far, it's a virtual church. And so far, we have about 20 members in our virtual church. And my energies is going to be focused on our church. I had no idea and I had no intention of ever coming back into the ministry again. I had no intention of ever coming back in the ministry. My days of being in the ministry, so I thought, belonged to the past. I had no intention of ever preaching sermons ever again. I never stopped believing in the Most High. I never stopped believing, and I never stopped really studying the scriptures of the Bible to a degree. But when somebody is truly called of the Most High, you just can't walk away from your calling. You can't do it. Not with a clear conscience. Not with a clear mind. You can't do it. And I preached my first sermon on December 18th. I hadn't preached a sermon in 7 years. I hadn't preached a sermon in 7 years. But on December 18th, the Most High himself pulled me back in. And as you all know, on June the 3rd, I was ordained. I was reordained, I should say. I was reordained as an elder. So all of my focus now is going to be building the Most High's virtual church. It's not mine. I'm just, I guess you could say I'm a steward of it, of sorts, if you can catch my drift. But this church, it belongs to the Most High. So as of right now, I'm going to put Yosef's 2 Cents on hold. I'm not going to be doing any production. on Yosef's 2 cents right now, because the focus is building the Most High's church. And it's starting off in the virtual world. And if the Most High is willing, the church will grow into a real building. We can find a real building. And so we can have worship service celebration, you know. And I'm not going to delve too much into it, but when we have our first Bible study next Wednesday evening, I'm going to share with you some things that people have not taken into consideration when it comes down to a brand new church in these times, in these tortured times that confronts all of us as men and as women of the Most High. So I want to make it my business to leave you with a gift. You're a king. That's my subject tonight. That's my thesis tonight. You're a king. And my reasoning for wanting to talk about this tonight is because this is Men's Month, so I understand. And because this is Men's Month, we as men, we need all of the strength and all of the encouragement we can get. You understand me? Because real men understands and we realize that we are in a culture that is weaponized against us. We are. We are living in a world, a society that is weaponized against us, especially those of us who really desires to do the right things for the right reasons, doing the right thing for the right reasons. And whenever we try to do that which is right, you always have someone that's weaponized and will try to put a stronghold or a blockage or a roadblock on your path to accomplishing positive goals and positive tasks. Listen, you got all kinds of simps out here. You have all kinds of dirty Macs out here. And so the reality of the matter is this. In these weaponized times, some people even call it Jacob's troubles, because that is the kind of times that we're living in. Legendary bad days, as it is called in other circles. Tortured times, whatever you want to call it. We are living in those kinds of times, folks. And so to the brothers, especially the brothers, because we've been catching the most hell, not only in this country, but we're hated all over the world. I especially want to encourage you to keep up the good fight. Don't give up on the Most High. Don't give up on yourself. And if you have families, if you have children, or you're not a biological father, but you are a guardian or whatever the case is, don't give up on yourself. Don't do that. Because as I said last week, if you give up on the Most High and if you give up on yourself, you will die before your death. I mean that. And you know something, it is sad. It is sad. If you give up on the Most High, if you give up on yourself, I'm telling you, you'll die before your death. And you would have let down those precious and innocent little lives that look to you, especially in times like this. I mean, you got some of everything going on now. If it's not a pandemic, a plandemic, if it's not a psyop, if it's not our babies being killed in these schools, it's our women, the honorable one that's being murdered. I mean, we're just horribly weaponized right now. And reality is all of the Most High, all of the Supreme Being, all of the God within us is being challenged. Everything holy and righteous about us, brothers, is being challenged right now. And it's taking all of the Most High within us just to keep sane. It's taking all of the praying, all of the meditation, just so we do not snap and murder somebody. It's we're not dealing, folks, with, simple problems. We're dealing with PhD stuff, complex and complicated problems that is a threat to our life as well as our souls. Man, it's rough out here. It's rough. And now that we are in the month of June, and the weather is getting hotter and is getting warmer, we're going to see a whole lot more ratchet stuff out here now. You got more men that is committing suicide more than ever before. Yeah, life is a gift, but life is also a fight. It is. It's a fight, man. And if you think that everything is a bed of roses, it may be a bed of roses for you now, but keep living. Because you are about to encounter some challenges you never thought you'd go through. I don't know about you all, but for me, I'm relieved that I'm learning once again the power and the value of prayer and meditation. I'm not saying that, when a man prays every day, it's guaranteed that he's not going to have some challenges. I'm not saying that. But I'm learning to pray this prayer. Father, whatever you allow me to go through, give me the strength and the courage and the discipline to go through it. Because I cannot go through this by myself. You see that picture there? Shout out to Lady Marla. What she does is she takes my thesis, my ideas, my subjects, and she illustrates them. She illustrates them. And I must give credit where credit is due. So I shout out to you, Lady Marla, and I do appreciate you. And I'll be honest too. Ever since she came up with the idea to make flyers whenever I do go on the air, I've noticed that some of y'all started popping up a little bit more. Yeah, I did. I noticed. I noticed that a couple of y'all popped up. I know. I know. Yep. I noticed it. It was her brainchild. It was her idea that, to start making flyers. It's her idea. You understand? But this picture right here is symbolic of you, brother. You are a king. Never mind what everybody else thinks, because you are not the opinion of other people. You never have, will be. Excuse me just a moment, folks. All right, can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me. Let me know. All right. Good. All right. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear, because for a moment I started losing my signal. All right, good. You're welcome, Lady Marla. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And she did do a great job. Yes, she did. I'm sorry you lost your uncle, man, and your best friend. I'm sorry. I'm glad that your best friend survived, man. And it just goes to show just how tenacious you are, bro. And it just goes to show also that you have the will not only win, you have the will to. You do. You have the will to win and the will to live. And you're absolutely right, Elder James, on the YouTube side. Our women are our backbone. The better ones, I should say. The better ones. They are our backbone. The better ones. Brothers, I know for a fact that we're living in some tortured times. I get it, man. Believe me, I get it. And in some shape, in some form or fashion, guess what? I'm always and I'm constantly reminded of it in some form or fashion every day. Whether I'm talking with Lady Marla about it, when she informs me of what's going on in the news, or whether I receive a notification on my news app, I'm always constantly reminded of the times that we're living in. See? And see, the problem with us as brothers, we don't celebrate each other enough, man. We really don't. We do not celebrate ourselves each other. We don't celebrate each other enough, man. And you're right, Lady Marla. I may or may not read your observations tonight. I'm just going to put it on the screen. So I want to acknowledge your observations. If I don't read it out loud, I will put it on the screen. But we do not acknowledge ourselves, and we do not acknowledge one another. We don't celebrate each other or ourselves enough, brothers. We don't. We are always mean mugging one another when we walk down the street. We're weaponized against each other. That should not be. Brother Walter, happy born day, bro. Happy born day, my brother. I want y'all to listen to me. And I want you to listen very carefully. Brothers, hear me good. You are not now, nor will you ever be the opinion of other people. And if any fool or any idiot says to you that you're not supposed to have standards, screw them. Later for them. You're welcome, bro. You're very, very welcome. Later for them. See, it's always an idiot that don't have nothing and don't want nobody else to have anything. And when they see somebody that's on the road to greatness, they always got something to say. And see, the reality is that those that are always criticizing other men, they're the real pick-me's. Let me tell you something, brothers. You're a lot stronger than you give yourselves credit for. You understand me? That's a good wife, Elder James, on the YouTube side. That's a great wife, brother. That's a good wife. That's a great wife. Great wife. Let me ask y'all a question, brother. Do you really understand and recognize just how strong you really are? I mean, seriously, do you? Because honestly, I really don't think you do. I really don't. Look at all the stuff that you've gone through, but at the same time, think about all the things that you have survived. Look, this is what I want you to do. Start writing down everything that you have gone through in your life. Everything you've gone through in life and you have overcome. You've overcame it. Whether it's homelessness, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, gambling, fighting, being a criminal, whatever it is. And write it down. Because you're a king, man. You're a warrior, you're a soldier, and you are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. You may or may not have everything you want, but I guarantee you, you are still living somebody else's dream because they wish they were in your shoes. I'm not saying that you don't have to shed tears sometime. If you got to shed tears, you shed them tears. But don't cry for too long because you'll miss your blessings. That's good, Brother Barron. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. That too, Elder James. He says sexual addiction. Yeah. Whatever kind of addiction it is that you had before and you overcame it, celebrate yourself. And if nobody else wants to celebrate you, screw them. Later for them. Because the Most High is celebrating you because he brought you through it. And you need to celebrate yourself because you obeyed. And not only did you overcome your addiction or whatever it is, you not only chose to overcome it, you chose to live. You chose to live. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday evening at work. And he said when he had overcame some of his challenges, he chose to live. And I too was giving my testimony about myself. He said, brother, you chose to live. So I'm going to tell you the same thing he told me about me and himself. Brother, you chose to live. And because you chose to live, you overcame all of your addictions, all of your vices, all of your self-destructive tendencies. You overcame it, and you need to celebrate yourself. That's right. That's right. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Good evening, Sister Giselle. Thanks for joining us. No problem at all. No problem at all. But yes, you not only overcame your addictions, you chose to live because of the Most High within you. Because greater is He that is in you than those of the world. You overcame your addictions, but you chose to live. That in itself is cause for celebration. I want you to hear me tonight. You chose to live. You chose to live. You chose to live. And if more of us, brothers, would encourage ourselves like this, I guarantee you there will be a whole lot more of us that will be walking around here, and we will be less angry. I guarantee you we will be much better off. Brother, you just took the first step. Acknowledge the fact that you got flaws and work on those flaws. As long as you know for a fact that there are things about you got to work on, bro, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. You know why? I was gonna wait until next Wednesday night to share with you why I started this church, but I'm going to give you all a preview. I'm going to give you all a preview. You know why I'm going to give you all a preview? You need to hear it. You know why we're starting this church? I'll tell you why. Reason why we're starting this church, among the many reasons, is because you, the sons of the Most High, are hurting. You're hurting. And the churches that are around and the churches that are established, they have not done their job. They haven't done their job at all. They have not done their job, and they haven't done their job properly. And the churches now have the label of Ichabod. Wait a minute, Elder. What's Ichabod? Ichabod simply means the glory of the Most High has departed. And that's the problem with a lot of these churches. They have the label of Ichabod and don't know it. Eric, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate your compliment. Thank you. A lot of these churches have the label of Ichabod. The glory of the Most High has departed. A lot of these churches have that label and don't know it. There's a lot of people that don't know. They don't know. That's one of the reasons why this church is starting. And that's also another reason why I wanted to share with you tonight that you're a king. My only hope and prayer is that all of the browbeating and all of the gaslighting that you brothers have been recipients of has not affected your mind so until you believe the lies about yourself. That's my concern. Because it's easy to be brainwashed, hoodwinked into thinking and believing all the lies about yourselves that ain't true. See? You are more than just what society says you are. And don't let these idiots in the mainstream media fool you. See? Don't let these idiots in the mainstream media tell you otherwise, talking about there are more deadbeat fathers and all that stuff. That's bull. See? I get so sick and tired of the mainstream media, these toxic women and these toxic males gaslighting other men because they're not going to take the coward's way out. And bowing down and making evil fair seeming. I'm not doing that over here. We don't do that over here. Nah, we're not going to do that over here. And y'all already know how I feel about Black history. I don't celebrate no Black history for no 28 days. That's bull. I celebrate Black history every single day because I am Black history, doggone it. I am Black history. So are you. You don't need no doggone stinking days to celebrate you. Nah. Black history began the moment that you came out of your mother's womb. See? I'm Black history. You Black history. It's the truth. I'm going to ask y'all. I'm going to ask you a question. Who in the hand fact taught you to hate yourself? See, you go from hating yourself and then to celebrate yourself. And then when you call yourself celebrating yourself, you celebrating yourself according to some blasted calendar. Black History Day, Black History Week, Black History Month. Man, later for that. Kings are not restricted to celebrate themselves on a calendar. Kings celebrate themselves every day. You're welcome, Brother Eric. You're very, very welcome, sir. You're very welcome. See? I'm going to tell you again. You sirs, you brothers are royalty. And the reason why you're royalty is because, number one, you were made in the image and likeness of your creator. You do not look like the gods of all the rest of these nationalities. My supreme being not only lives in me, but he proves himself every day that he's not only in me, but he's in nature. And anybody that is a believer, your blood is royal. You are the original life in the universe. You're royalty. Oh, you gonna listen to your brother tonight? Oh, you gonna listen to me tonight? I am so grateful to the Most High that I don't go by no calendars to celebrate me, and I want y'all to start doing the same thing, brothers. Elder James, I might start warming up to preach tonight. I'm trying to save it till the Sabbath. I might wind up doing a little something tonight. Eh? Excuse me, had to take a swig of water. And see, that's going to be the downfall of those that are privileged. Because delusion is the final recourse for those that are damned. Damned in that context means doomed. Dante said, abandon all hope, all ye who enter here. And the very same ones that's appropriate the culture rather of a marginalized group, they're gonna get the punishment, the worst end of. Hold on just a second. I apologize again. I apologize. Wait, give me a second. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Am I breaking up still? Brother Eric told me, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Some of y'all are saying y'all can hear me. Some of y'all are saying you can't. All right. Brother Barron, can you hear me now? All right. Brother Eric says he can hear me. Brother Walter can hear me. Okay. All right. Good. Brother Barron can. Okay. Good. Uh, Lady Marla, can you hear me? All right. Thank you. Elder James. I appreciate it. All right. Good. All right. Good. All right. Good. All right. Now, what was I saying? I was saying something. I think I forgot what I was saying, honestly. I think I was saying that you are royalty. I believe that's what I was saying. You're royalty. And you're not the opinion of other people. And see, kings do not allow themselves to allow for other people to define them. See? Kings is more than just wearing garments, man. Being a king means your character is strong. Being a king means you are a warrior. You are royalty in terms of your character, and by you belonging to the Most High, you are an independent thinker. Yeah. You are a king. And you don't have to wear no suits to make you a king. You're a king because you're a man of honor. You're a man of moral integrity. That's what you are. You are a man of integrity. You take care of your family. You do the right thing for the right reasons. And you don't bother listening to the opinion of other people. You, sirs, are contrarians. That's what you are. That is what you are. That is what you are. That's what you are. Yeah. That is exactly what you are. That's because, brother, you know why they do that, brother Eric? I'm gonna tell you why I believe they go about doing that nonsense. Here's why. Brother, they see something in you that you see in yourself, right? And they hate the fact that whatever greatness they see in you and you see in yourself, they don't see it in themselves. And they hate you that you're great, and they hate themselves because they are not. Anytime you find somebody that's like that, they see greatness in you, they don't see it in themselves. The very same thing that you see in yourself, the self-awareness. See, a lot of people are not aware of themselves. You understand? And because people do not have knowledge of self or self-awareness, they are intimidated by you. And they hate you that you have the self-awareness, and they hate themselves because they don't. And I dare say they even want revenge for being born. Not just you, brother Eric, that deals with people, that deals with idiots. That's in you, brothers. That's in the shoes of brother Eric that don't bother nobody, but everybody wants to bother you. They jealous of you. They are jealous of you, and they hate themselves. I think that's confused admiration. Because instead of having the mindset of saying, man, there's something special about this brother. There's something special about this king. Let me see if I can reach the levels that he's reached. Because there's a strength about this brother. There's a strength about this king that he has, and I lack it within myself. And I need to reach the same level he is. They don't have that mindset. That is probably what they're thinking and what they're feeling, but they can't encapsulize it because they don't have that kind of conviction and they don't have that kind of thought. And brother Eric, because you see the intimidation in their eyes when you are in your zone and when you are focused and when you walk amongst them. When you see that, that's probably what they're feeling. They want, in a way, to be like you in that regard, but it's confused admiration. It's misconstrued. See, brother, you know as well as I do that you are not a follower. You are a leader. There's that word again, contrarian. You have self-awareness. You have self-confidence. And because you have self-awareness and self-confidence, you, sir, are a threat. And not just Brother Eric, you brothers that's listening to me. So are you. Yeah. Brother Barron is spot on. People choose to blend in with everybody else. But some people are not afraid to stick their head out of the crowd and fight for what they believe in. Brother Eric, that's you. That's me. That's Brother Barron. That's all of us. Yeah. 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 Never be afraid to be who you are. Women claim, oh, listen, Brother J, brother J. Cole. Look, you know that as well as I do. And do you know why when females say they want a man, but every time a man leaves them, they get upset, all intimidated? That's because the words they spoke is not the thought of their heart. Meaning, they didn't mean it. They got hot lips, cold hearts, and a stiff neck. See? That's what that means. That's what that means. But I want to close now when I say this. My brothers, I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen carefully. Matter of fact, never mind really listening to me. You listen to the Most High through me. The reality of the matter is this. This is the era of separation. Thank you, Sister Giselle. And you're spot on. Brothers, listen to me. This is the era of separation. You understand? And because This is the era of separation. The reality is, you keep going. Don't be afraid. This is the era of separation. We continue to find out who's who and who's not. You understand? Listen to me carefully. The way I look at it is this is the era of separation. The sheeps from the goats, the wheat from the tares. You understand? But in the process of the separation that continues to ensue, don't change. Don't change for nobody. Because I'm going to say this too. You are the only Bible that somebody is reading. Did you hear what I said? You are the only Bible somebody's reading. I guarantee it. If they're not reading the physical Bible, they reading you. It's the truth. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Never, ever stop being who you are. Because I'm telling you, you're the only Bible somebody's reading. You are. So, brothers, as I get ready to wrap up the final Yosef's 2 cents for now, this is my gift to you. And see, let me throw this out here too. And I understand Lady Marla has some announcements, and I'm going to let her make the announcement. Brothers, do not let these feminists intimidate you. Do not let these simps intimidate you. Don't let nothing or nobody intimidate you. You understand me? Don't. Because the reality is this. These feminists, they're the real pick-me's. And then another thing too, brothers, if you don't want no woman in your spaces, because there have been a lot of spaces that have been only reserved for men in the past, but because of this Me Too nonsense and this feminist movement, if you don't want these women in your spaces, don't invite them. Now, if you want to invite them, you do it because you want to do it. Don't invite them because you're intimidated. And as far as these pesky simps are concerned, there's really no hope or help for them no how. So, and that's the truth. I mean it. Because the reality of the matter is they don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. That's the problem with this doggone world now. You got idiots running everything. And the intelligent ones are not in the position that they're supposed to be in. Okay. These feminists, man, these feminists, man, come on. These feminists, they're the real pick-me's. They're the ones that got all of the or they want all of the attention. These blasted feminists ain't about nothing, man. They not. They ain't about nothing at all. They're not about a hill of beans. Nothing. If you have announcements, darling, make them now because I'm getting ready to wrap it up. One of the biggest problems, brothers, is that we are intimidated by women. I'm talking about collectively. I ain't talking about individually now. I ain't talking about that now. I'm talking about collectively. Because there are too many men that are intimidated of women. Well, you say, well, Elder, I understand exactly where you're coming from, man, and we shouldn't be intimidated of women, man. But these women, they like to lie on us, man. They like to ruin and sabotage our relation, our reputations. And if we're in a healthy relationship with another woman, they'll do everything they can to sabotage that relationship that we got going on. And then if a man is unhappy in a relationship and he tries to walk away, that woman will not leave that man alone. Blowing his phone up, coming to his place where he lives, besmirching and disrespecting his name all over the internet, lying on him. My advice to you is this. You got two options. Either you learn and grow some courage to get out of that situation, or you can continue on living in fear. See? Yeah, okay. That's right. That's this Sunday. That's this Sunday. Brother Deacon is having a free barbecue dinner. And it's free if you only are a member of New Bethlehem Temple Bible Church, our virtual church. And if you live in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, right? The address is 4021 North Hills Street in Raleigh, North Carolina. And it's from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's if you're living in the north of the Raleigh, North Carolina area. Go by and patronize our brother. Go ahead and patronize our brother. Go ahead. Go ahead and patronize our brother Baron. And believe me, he knows who is a member of our church so far and who's not. He knows. So if you're going to call yourself trying to pull a fast one over on Brother Barron, that ain't going to work. Because he knows who's who and who's not. He knows. But if you are a legitimate member of our virtual church, the New Bethlehem Temple Bible Church, then your plate is full, is free. So go ahead and check him out. Patronize our brother. Patronize our brother. That's if you are in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. 4021 North Hills Street, Raleigh, North Carolina. Between the hours are going to be 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And on the calendar, that's they call it Father's Day. See, I don't believe in these holidays no more, man. That ain't me. Because you're taking something that's supposed to be done every day because it's one of the commandments. You honor your father and your mother every day. You ain't supposed to be doing that one day. You're supposed to do that all day, every day. Anyway, it goes. Some good water. Let's see. You have to be a strong man to deal with a strong-minded woman. Y'all have to be like-minded, period. And as we go along, you know, as we focus on our new virtual church ministry, I'm going to delve deeper into this whole nonsense that people be talking about, feminism and all this kind of stuff. Bro, J. Cole asked, I came in late, but just curious, why is this your final podcast? The reason why, brother J. Cole, uh, tonight is our last podcast is because yes, I'm focusing on I'm going to be focusing on this new ministry, and I'm not completely doing away with Yosef's 2 cents, not completely. I'm giving Yosef's 2 cents a break because I want to focus on this new ministry. So yes, yeah, that's what that is. Um, like I said, I had no intention of ever coming back into the ministry again. There was a time I didn't even want to be bothered. But if a man is truly called of the Most High, the Most High won't leave you alone. So I'm back now, and I'm going to focus on the ministry. Yes, it is, Elder James. That is a great idea. So I'm gonna say it again. If you are living in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, Brother Barron is going to be having some good food. And the address is 4021 North Hills Street in Raleigh, North Carolina. And the hours again is going to be from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And if you are a member of the church, of our virtual church, you get a free plate of food. You get a free plate of food. Now, that's only if you are a member of our new virtual ministry, the New Bethlehem Temple Bible Church. And believe me, he knows who's who and who's not. I do too. I should know. I'm the senior pastor and the founder. So I know who's who and who's not too. Brother Eric, you're very welcome, man. You're very, very welcome. I think it was something that all of us needed to hear. Not just you, brother. It was something that all of us as men needed to hear. Brother Eric needed to hear it. I needed to speak it. Actually, it was the Most High through me. This is the way I look at it. We all needed to hear these words. I needed to speak it because it was the Most High administering to us as men. So I give all the praise and thanks to the Most High. And once again, Brother Eric, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So we all needed to hear this. We needed to hear this. Brother Eric needed to hear it. I needed to say it. It needed to be said. And every brother that's listening, and every brother that listens, that's listening to me now or is going to listen later on, take heed to these words tonight. The Most High is the right one to give thanks to, brother. He's the right one to give thanks to. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to say thank you for all 300 plus episodes of Yosef's 2 Cents. I thank you for your support, and I thank you for the support of me entering into this new ministry. I thank you so very, very, very much. And I want to say also, for those of you that have not joined our virtual church, and you would like to join our virtual fellowship, please let me know. Not just me, Brother Deacon, I'm giving you some of this responsibility too. Either let me know or let Brother Barron know that you would like to join us. And Brother Deacon will let me know, and we will be more than happy to have you become a part of our fellowship. Brother Eric, you have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week as well, sir. Thanks for your support. Let me see if there's anything else before I conclude. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, one thing. I want to reiterate that I'm not completely giving up Yosef's 2 cents. It's just that I'm going to be focusing on this new ministry. But Yosef's 2 cents will be back. It'll be back. Most High willing, we'll be back. We'll be back. We will certainly be back. But the ministry is first. The ministry is first. Brother Barron, you're very welcome, sir. All praises goes to the Most High. So with that said, once again, I want to thank the Most High for giving me the opportunity to present all of these podcasts. I want to thank Lady Marla for even thinking of the idea of putting out these flyers. I want to thank all of you that are still with me, that has not gotten mad at me for telling the truth, that is still rocking with me. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And with that said, I rest my case. Well, folks, it has been a ball. But the clock on the wall says that's all for now. Thank y'all so much again for your support, y'all participation, any donations, whatever. Thank you so much. And now, peace, power, and blessings upon you. Much love and respect. Join us this Saturday for our inaugural virtual service. It's no longer the House of Bread podcast ministry. It is now the New Bethlehem Temple Bible Church. We're going to have virtual service. It's our inaugural service, so get ready for it. Don't forget, it's communion also. So prepare your hearts and minds for that. Until next time, I'm Yosef X. I'm signing off for now. Peace, power, and blessings. We'll catch you on the flip side. And as always, keep the faith. I'm out.